Hey guys, so 825 Forest Road is a new Shudder Horror movie. So this is about a man who moves his family to a small town that has some very big secrets. So I feel like this movie was probably inspired by one of my favorite ghost movies, The Woman in Black, because it definitely has some elements that very much remind me of that. I don't want to give it away and go into spoilers, but it feels very much like a similar movie. So as for the negatives, there are some things I didn't like. The acting was a bit dodgy at times, but it wasn't bad enough that it takes you out of the movie. There were those classic stupid horror movie people, like there's this scary supernatural thing happening in the house. So of course they have to walk towards it. And the front door is open and it's like right there. And instead of going out the front door, they decide to walk up the stairs and lock themselves in a room, make it make sense. So up until the third act, there was a definite lack of CGI, which created some genuinely tense, creepy moments. And they focused on not showing the ghost lady's face, which was really effective. They did use CGI on the mannequin scenes, which was really well done. I love any horror movie that has like a mannequin or a dummy or something like that in it. But when it came to the CGI, towards the third act, they did that horrible trope of the ghost CGI screaming, crawl, open mouth type thing. If you've seen a horror movie, you've probably seen it. It's been done to death. And when they showed her face, that's when it started to fall apart and you stopped being scared. So I feel like if they had kept her face hidden, like they did for the Woman in Black for the most part, it would have been a lot more effective and it would have saved them money, because this is definitely a low budget movie. But it's low budget done right, and it shows that you don't need to put a lot of money behind a movie to make a good horror movie. So I really liked the parts with the mannequin. Those were definitely the creepiest parts for me personally. The movie was broken up into 4 different chapters, so we see the perspective of first the husband, and then we see his wife, then his sister, and then the concluding chapter has them all together. So these ghost stories, these classic ghost stories, are movies I feel like we don't really see a lot of anymore. And I really love them. So let me know down below if you've got any good recommendations. And I would give it a 7 out of 10. Look, it is flawed, but it's fun. I feel like it's a good movie to stream. So it's good that this isn't getting a theatrical run, because I feel like it is one that you can just chuck on a Friday night after work if you're in the mood for something a bit spooky. I feel like there's still a bit of a negative stereotype where if movies don't get that theatrical run, then they must not be good. And there's so many really low budget horror movies that are so good. So yeah, give this one a shot if you're in the mood for it. Please like, comment, subscribe, all of that YouTube stuff, and I'll see you in the next video.